Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to PWC Episode 3, the Professional Wrestling Championship. Of course, if you don't know what the series is, it's basically TEW 2016 is a wrestling booking simulator, and all I've done is basically made my own company and put anyone I wanted to from any company in, so it's a very stacked roster with unlimited money just to have some fun. If you haven't watched the first two episodes, I'd recommend them. But this episode is going to be nuts. I've always said, I've probably never said in videos, but I've always had the mentality of when you start off a series like this, it's very tricky. But once you get through those first 2 or 3 episodes, then it really starts to get interesting. And this is where it's going to get interesting from this show. So hopefully you will enjoy. Here we are in PWC, a 90-minute long show, of course, as always, and we are going to start off the show by the announcers highlighting the show tonight. Tonight we are going to see FTR versus the Guns in action. We're also going to see Punk answering Samoa Joe's challenge, as Joe has asked Punk for a match. We've not had any response, but he will be responding tonight. We also will be having MJF taking the 10 lashes from Cody Rhodes, just like Cody took all those years ago. Cody says he will believe in MJF's sincerity when he says he wants to be his friend again, if he is willing to take the 10 lashes. That is going to be very interesting. And in the main event tonight, it's a big one. Last week we had, of course, Sami Zayn take on Claudio Castagnoli, which ended very controversially. Sami hit the Hoover kick for the second time, and Claudio fell back from the ropes into a submission, and the referee actually stopped it for stoppage as Claudio looked like he was out. From what we know now, he has a minor concussion. Hopefully he's okay, but Bryan was not happy with it as he came out afterwards at the end of the show to confront Sami, and he basically said that Sami would never be a world champion as long as he is here in the company. And in response to that, tonight in the main event, we will see Sami Zayn versus Bryan Danielson. That's going to be a hell of a main event, and of course there'll be more stuff on the show. We're going to also have the continuation of the TV title tournament. We're also going to have Gunther versus Darby Allin's chosen opponent, as of course Gunther injured Darby a few weeks ago in their match. And yeah, that is kind of the whole show for tonight, with other stuff planning on happening. We will see. We have other matchups, of course. So I'll just write this in. Bryan versus Sami. Telling you, this is gonna be an exciting show. Very exciting show for this one. Cash, Dax, Austin Gunn, Colton Gunn, CM Punk, Samoa Joe, and I guess you know what? Let's put Bryan and Sami in there. I'll do like Bryan's son and CM Punk's my. It doesn't really matter because it's gonna get a good rating anyway with those two. Yeah. Okay. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we go to our first matchup of the night. We said it before, I'm gonna say it again. FTR versus the Guns. We're gonna go right for it. Of course, the Guns challenged FTR last week, and FTR challenged the Guns, and of course, the Guns accepted. We're gonna go to the matchup. We are gonna have it in 8 minutes, 10 minutes in total. Of course, every matchup has a 20-minute time limit, and of course the ring announcer does clarify every 5 minutes that have gone by until, of course, there's 1 minute remaining, then 30 seconds, then the last 10 seconds, so we know what's going on, of course, except for the main event, which is TV time remaining. But however, FTR versus the Guns, here's how it's going to go. We're going to go back and forth. FTR mostly controlling the matchup until the last minute. I'd say Austin Gunn is down on the ground. Cash is taunting him. Colton grabs Cash's knee pad. He's getting up, he's crawling up, he's looking at him, and Cash is still taunting him. This is where Colton will try and get in the ring. The referee sees it. He is trying to stop Colton from getting in the ring. At this point, Cash is gonna slap Colton Gunn. Colton Gunn pokes Cash in the eye, then follows up with a roll up. The referee, Austin Gunn tells the referee about the count. The referee turns around, goes to the count. Dax tries to get in. Colton would stop him. 1, 2, 3. Also, foot on the rope. 1, 2, 3. The Guns roll out. FTR humiliated. They've lost. But the Coltons did cheat. And the Guns did indeed cheat to win. So, it's a little bit of a horrible finish. But it does keep, this going. So we will give it on domination for both, because both of them did, go in front of the match. So FTR losing, of course, after the match. The Guns have rolling out, and basically Dax is basically checking on Cash in the mirror ring. But clearly, this is not over between both teams. So post match, the Guns slip out. While Dax checks on Cash, and then obviously it is not over between these two teams. Be interesting to see how this keeps going. My apologies to the cough there. We're going with Cash and Dax is selling. We'll go from there. Then afterwards, hopefully there's enough time on the show. Hopefully it'll be okay. Next up, we have another first round matchup for the TV title. It'll be Andrade. Where's Andrade? Am I blind? Is Andrade not available? Have I messed up? Let's take a look. I may have messed up. Who knows? And Andrade is out for 3 days. Well, I guess we're gonna have to change up the matchup. So you know who's in it anyway. So we're gonna change it to Buddy Matthews and Ilya Dragunov. I'm just gonna look at this. So instead, we're going to change it to Buddy Matthews and Ilya. So Buddy Matthews. Where's Buddy Matthews? What? Is Buddy Matthews also out? He's out for 3 days as well. Well, I guess, well, I had a plan, but that's just gonna change my plan. So, it might actually work out. That's fine. We're gonna do Austin Fury. Well, I'm gonna do this right now, but I guess we're gonna have to. Austin Fury versus Ricky Starks. We're gonna keep this a little bit longer. We're gonna go 13 minutes. 18 minutes. So again, 5 minutes of remaining, 15 minutes remaining, 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes have gone by. So we got close to time, but not quite there. And in this, it's gonna be a very open match. I want the very, very open match. Could have gone either way, but Austin Fury manages to pick up the win against Ricky Starks. Austin Fury advances, and he will take on Brian Pillman Jr. in the next round. We'll see what happens there. We were gonna have a Austin Theory and Ricky Starks side by side interview, but instead, I guess we're gonna go a different way, and we're gonna have Andrade and Ray basically in one of them side by side interviews. Andrade claims that it would not only fulfill one of his dreams to go against Ray, but also it would be his desire to be the guy to stop Ray from having his last chance at a title, because Ray is getting old, and Ray believes that he's had a lot of people come through, a lot of people bigger, stronger, and smarter than Andrade. So Ray doesn't feel intimidated by Andrade. Andrade gets a little bit upset by those comments, takes off his sunglasses, says that he's more man than Ray ever would be, and just look at your son Dominic. You couldn't even handle him. How are you gonna handle me? Ray doesn't speak, and Andrade walks off, and Ray clearly not happy. So just a little tease for their match next week. You can see Andrade gets the best of Ray there. There we go. Then we move on. Basically, we go back to the ring. It is time for Gunther to take on Darby Allin's challenger. I apologize. And apparently, according to the commentators, there was a lot of people who were willing to fight Gunther. Darby asked around, there's a lot of people, but Darby thought this person would be adequate. He will be taking on none other than Eddie Kingston. Now, this will be an interesting match. If I say so myself, this will be an interesting match. We still have around 36 minutes, okay. We'll go 14 minutes, and it is going to be a very open match, very close match. However, Gunther will win only with a powerbomb off the top rope. One powerbomb hit, one powerbomb off the top rope, down goes Kingston, 1, 2, 3. But Kingston had a hell of a performance, so but Gunther almost lost, but he didn't. Then we go to commercial. We come back from commercial break, and we have Cody in the ring. Cody is ready. There's a referee standing by and some security, and basically Cody says, he calls out MJF. MJF comes. He's clearly not in the best mood, as of course he knows what's going to happen. Cody then proceeds to tell MJF to take off his shirt and scarf. MJF doesn't say a word, just does it. And Cody tells MJF to get down, bend over so he can hit him in the back. He does. Cody, 1, 2, 3, 3 quick lashes. And then MJF just kind of looks up, and then Cody stops. MJF kind of looks at him visibly annoyed, maybe saliva coming down his from his lips down. He's visibly annoyed, but then Cody hits 3 more lashes in a row. MJF then, he comes up, he goes into the corner, he's calling for a timeout. Cody then he calls for a timeout. Cody then he calls for a timeout. He's in the corner. Cody's just okay, a little timeout. It takes a few seconds. MJF goes back. Cody hits another 3 lashes. Of course, he's taken three. Took 3 lashes. He looked pissed. He took 3 more. MJF called for a timeout. That would have been 6. He takes 3 more. That is 9 lashes. And when he takes these last 3 for the 9, MJF calls for another timeout. He's in the corner. He's saying no. He doesn't want to take it. He's like, I'm done. I'm not taking it. Cody then slowly walks towards MJF. He grabs MJF's head. He's holding on to his head. He's putting it close so they're touching foreheads. And he's telling them, I will take you to the hospital after. I will be there. And he tells him to man up. And this is what he needs to do. MJF takes a breath. Bends over and starts screaming at Cody to do it. Just do it! Just do it! And then Cody, as far back as he can, bam, last slash. MJF hits the mat hard. He's in pain. He is visibly hurt. His eyes are watering. His body is red from the lashes. And then Cody gets down on his knees to MJF's level. He takes his hand and he just tells him well done. And he picks up MJF himself, puts him on his shoulder, and they both walk off together. And of course, clearly, as Cody said, he was going to take him to get to the doctors, to the hospital, wherever he needs to go himself. And they both walk off together. Very, very interesting segment there. So Cody delivers 10 lashes to MJF. Cody helps MJF to the back to for medical attention. Helps MJF to get medical attention. MJF, Cody, microphone, and I'm assuming Cody's song. Cody's song is 84, not bad. We'll leave it at that then. Do that. We may have to lower a match or two. We may have to lower this match. We'll give it to 10 minutes. We may need more time. We'll see. Maybe we lower this segment a little bit. We might get a little bit less rating, but it's okay. Hopefully that's enough for the thing. Might be, maybe. We'll see. Anyway. After this, so that would be immediately, we'll go from that to then the announcers. The announcers say, well, they express their concern for MJF, but they believe that maybe this is now making them back to friends. We will see. But then they express that there's a pre-take from CM Punk from that they got early on today from CM Punk at his home, responding to Joe. So we go to CM Punk. He's got the camera in front of him. He's at his home, and this is what he says. He says, Joe, I don't know what you want from me personally, but professionally, I think we both know that you are one of the best that I've ever stepped in front of the ring. And if you want to fight, I'm all for it. I don't back down from anybody. But still not medically cleared. However, I did get a pretty interesting phone call. I got invited to become a guest commentator next week, which I'm officially accepting as of right now. This is my acceptance. And Joe, I know you'll be there next week. I don't know what you're going to be doing, whether it's going to be fighting in a matchup, whether you're just going to come out and talk. I'm here for whatever you want to do. So let's have it. Because I may not be medically able to fight, but it don't mean I can't still whip your ass around the ring. So whatever you want to do, let's just do it. But just don't forget one thing. Last time, I beat you. I'll see you next week, Joe. And, you know, kind of like that, maybe reword it to more like CM Punk, but you get the point. Punk is a guest commentator for next week. We will see where that will lead there. So Punk will fight Joe, but not medically cleared. Will be commentating next week. Will be announced, I guess. Announce next week. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. I really don't know if I have enough time. But anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the main event. It is, of course, Bryan Danielson and Sami Zayn. Of course, this one's going to be a bit long, but I just want to see. Okay. We'll go 15 minutes. I may have to lower this match a little. I'll go to 10 minutes. That way I have 6 minutes. I think that'll be okay. Anyway, Bryan Danielson, Sami Zayn main event. So they go back and forth. It's very competitive. I would very much call this a open match again. However, Bryan is way more aggressive, and towards the end of the match, he's getting way more aggressive. He's maybe doing a little bit more cheating stuff, using the ropes, stuff like that. And he started to get the upper hand, and Bryan he could have won the match. He hit his running knee, he could have pinned Sami, he could have won, but instead he decides, you know what, no. He goes out of the ring, he grabs a chair, he's gonna get in the ring, the referee's telling him, hey, don't get in this ring, because if you get in this ring, I'm gonna have to disqualify you. And because he's on the outside, Bryan, and the referee's on the apron. Bryan doesn't even care. He pulls the referee down from the mat, pulls him outside. So the referee's hit hard on the outside. He gets in the ring. He's got the chair, obviously, at this point. He's got the chair. He's got it up. Kevin Owens has run down. No music. He's run down, and just before Bryan can hit, Kevin spears him out of his, just spears Bryan. They both get up. Bryan tries to hit Kevin with the chair. He misses. Kick to the gut. Stunner. The referee, this is going on for like a minute. He's going over to help Sami. The referee has, managed to get back up. It's been almost 2 minutes at this point. Referee, of course, calls to the bell because he was, he saw Bryan do this. He calls to the bell. He gets in the ring. He's got his hand on his head. He lifts up Sami Zayn's arm as he declares him the winner. Bryan has rolled out at this point. He is not happy, but Kevin Owens has helped Sami Zayn, and Bryan has lost this one. However, he kind of did it to himself, but that's how we're gonna end or finish off this matchup. So it's an interesting finish to the show. We'll see where this leads, but as of right now, Sami Zayn is doing pretty well for himself. Kevin comes out for the save. Yes, save for Sami. Not Kevin. Yes. Bryan Danielson, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. You could say Claudio because, of course, this was in for Claudio. This was Claudio after all. Bryan Danielson's sign, which should be incredible, but we'll have to wait and see. Bryan Danielson, 86 sign. That's a bit low, but we'll take it. 6 minutes, that'll be fine, and that is the show. Let us see how this goes. Here we go. Boom. 77, not bad. Good start, not bad, not bad. Then we had a 49. Oh, no. We have bad road agents. Why do we have bad road agents? Let's fix this. That's not good. Why do we have bad road agents? Why are you a road agent? You should not be a road agent. You can be a road agent. You can be a road agent. You can be a road agent. Yes, I don't know. Let me just check to see if there is no more. Harry Davari is road agent for some reason. No, see, that would have hurt. That would have hurt me. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. The main event. Harry Davari? No, good. And then, yeah, why is William Regal never picked for anything? Anyway, so unfortunately that got a 49 Harry Davari, but we'll look at it afterwards anyway. Afterwards, 52. Okay, not bad, not bad. 62 for this match, not bad. 55 from Oscar, 58 from Ricky Starks, very good. Austin is seen off his game, okay. But Austin Theory defeats Ricky Starks in 10 minutes 21 seconds with an A-Town down. Austin Theory advances in the TV tournament. 66, not bad. Got a very good gimmick. Andrade, hype up the match next week. Of course, we're in Mid-South, 2,100 people. Next up, 69. They didn't click. Gunther, 74. 49 for Eddie Kingston with a lariat. Eddie Kingston seemed to have his game and it didn't click, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate. Anyway, next segment, 74. Lost Heat. Wow. Very low segment there. Low segment. I don't know. Anyway, next up, we have. What do we have next? We have Punk. 90, there you go. That's the kind of thing you want from Punk. And in the main event, Bryan versus Sami. This could be interesting. I don't know what this is gonna get. We'll see. 77, really bit low for my liking. Sami 68, Bryan 83. Low heat. Sami was penalized using a gimmick that's not suitable for Bayface. I don't know why he's using that gimmick then. We'll have to change that. But then turn off the show. 71, not bad. We finished the show with a 79. We increased. Thank you very much, Punk, and really MJF carrying. But disappointed in the FTR Guns. Okay, I like Ricky Starks and Austria. Very disappointed in Gunther and Eddie Kingston. Expected more. But we'll have a look at the FTR Guns match a little bit more. Look at their performance as well, because we didn't really get a chance to be honest. Of course, Ari Daivari being a rotating didn't really help. And we'll change Sami Zayn's gimmick as well. Being excellent. SmackDown did what? Becky and Ronda? Okay, Finn Balor. Okay, Howdy. Okay. Interesting. $445 views. Okay. So Cash got 65. Dax got 65. Colton and Austin 41-42, which surprisingly is their part. Colton got below his spot, which is very weird. I guess because they're not experienced yet. So they've still got time. They're still young. You know. And then of course these two guys are killing it, way above their pop. I'm gonna see if that helped Fury at all. He's on 54 pop. 54 pop. Okay. So to get 55 is very concerning, but he did seem off his game, to be fair. Ricky Stark did very well. Probably would have had Panzer Nicky Starks, but you know, Gunther is just so far ahead of everyone. He really is the real deal. I want to see Bryan. Bryan only has 67 pop, so 83 actually. It's amazing. Sami just getting his pop. Maybe the gimmick really does affect him, but yeah. That was the show. Pretty good show. I liked what we did on that show. Sammy's. How does this not work for babyface? Weird. It really didn't make sense to me, but okay. That's for face, yes. I guess we can do Swagger. Look. Anti-authority? Okay, we could do that. We can go with that because he's kind of like that. Too soon because, you know, I really wanted an underdog gimmick to be a heel gimmick. I don't understand that. To be honest, don't really get it. Let me just look at. Don't say no underdog is yeah, he's an underdog, then you know. I don't know. Doesn't really make much sense. Doesn't really make much sense. Anyway, I do want to see who is our most popular people. Punk, of course. Cody. Do it Roman. Roman's still there. See Roman soon. But right now, that is the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care and peace.